Hey folks, John with A&J Outdoors, and today I'm bringing you a review of a new action camera on the market. It's a very affordable action camera, so if it works as well as they say, it might be the next action camera you buy. So, we're going to take a look. It's by XTU, right? It's their S6 and it's a 4K action camera. So it shoots in 4K 30, right? So we're going to dig into this box, see exactly what all comes in the box, what the camera looks like. And then we're going to take it out and we're going to do some footage with it, do some comparisons with my GoPro cameras and see where it falls in line there, and then see if it's a deal or not. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, so we dug into the box. We pulled out all the goodies. So there's the camera, and yep, it looks like an action camera. Take it out, it's already in a waterproof case, so you know you can take it underwater and get it wet. Pop the case open, let's get the camera out. It's a little smaller than maybe the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 GoPro. Maybe about the size of the 5, maybe the 4, we'll see. I can compare it, I got a 4. You see some extra buttons, right? You see, you know, that's a power menu button. There's a button to change modes or maybe take pictures. We will go over all the functionality. Up and down arrows to scroll through the menu. You got a screen on the back. You got a screen on the front. Okay. Oh, no pop-out legs down here. All right, so it has to be in something, i.e. like this case, to mount on anything, except it does have here, right, 1/4 inch, so you can mount it on a typical camera tripod type mount. Okay, so that's nice. And then we got a little thing here. We pull it, opens. We got our battery. We'll go over all these capabilities later. Right now we're just looking at it. And then we also have the SD card mounted in there. It comes with a 64 gig SD card, so that's pretty nice too. All right, so that's the camera case. Something you don't see often now with cameras is an actual manual. Instead of having to go online and read everything about it, you got a manual with this one, so that can come in handy. It's got some safety wire and tie down, some zip ties, so you don't lose it, depending on what you're using it for. When you see something like that, it tells you it's got to have some other kind of mounts than that, right? Just odds and end mounts. So this is a remote control. You can put it, it's got a band in there. You'll see that in a minute. So you can put it on your wrist. You can start filming, stop filming, take pictures. Kind of nice. I know my older GoPros had like a keychain type remote control for it. And at first I used it for a little bit and then I just got to where I didn't need to use it. So, but if you need it, you got it. So that's neat. Some more mounts, right? So it does come with quite a bit of stuff. Like a handlebar type mount. Right. So there's your, if you wanted to mount to this and then use these to mount to any of the other mounts, you could, right? That one will work. Or there you go, it's got the hollow case, right? So you can put it in this so that you can use these to mount it to stuff. It's got openings for all the buttons, so let's throw it in there and see what it looks like. There you go. I don't know if it holds it very tight. I don't know. That's how it goes because the buttons line up. So we'll see. We'll test that. But it's like, yeah, I guess if you had it mounted in something, it would hold it pretty well. All right, so that's that. A couple more mounts in here. Let's see what else we got. Another mount. Another mount, so you can do different angles, right? Same stuff you see, GoPro-ish, right? All right, so we got all the mounts, we got a remote control, we got the skeleton box, that's this one that it's in right now. So we got another box that was in there, let's open this one. Oh, and we got you always got to have a little rag to clean the lenses, right? All right, we got some spare stickums, right, for the different mounts, so we can stick them on right. All right, we got some Velcro straps, we got another strap with buckles, maybe you put on your head, or maybe it's for the wrist, for the watch. I think this one's probably for, not the watch, but for the remote control. I think this is probably the one you use for the remote control right on your wrist. Okay, so you got those. This is unique, all right? So it looks like a little thumb drive, right? But it's actually, you put your SD card in there and it's to read your SD card, so you can plug it right into your computer, download your videos right from that. So that's kind of nice. And then the obligatory power cord that uses a USB-C, right, as the charging end. So that's what comes in the box. Looks a lot like GoPro type action camera, but a price right about $100. It's about, you know, a quarter of what a new GoPro costs right now. So we're gonna take it out, we're gonna hit the beach, and we're gonna see what it looks like. And then you be the judge whether you want to get it or not. All right, folks, let's go see what this thing does. So I thought I had image stabilization on the S6 here, and I did not. So you can't compare that, but you still can compare the picture quality between the GoPro 9 and the S6 here.
See fish messing around right there. I don't know, I will just stop recording. I was trying to get some wind noise. Truck going by. A little wind noise on the GoPro, and then wind noise on the new S6. Audio test on both cameras. So for right now, you're listening to the GoPro 11, or I'm sorry, the GoPro 9. That's what we're comparing it to. All right, right now you're listening to the XTU S6. So let's see how good that sounds. That's the audio. We're in a room with not a lot of light. You can see the light behind me coming through the doors. Right.
All right, back at the house. From that footage, you could tell that the quality of the picture is pretty close to the GoPro 9, maybe not quite as crisp. And you noticed a little more wind noise on the S6. Both of them were in skeleton boxes, no external microphones used. So the wind noise you could deal with the external mic, I'm sure. So, but let's take a closer look at what else this thing has to offer. Hit the little menu, right? So these are your different types of videos. It's in normal now, lap, slow motion, video. So it's got just about everything you would want. It even has an underwater mode, right? So that's video. So let's look at what it's got options. Photos, normal, lapse, timing, burst, long exposure, raw. So you got raw photo capability for those photo editing geeks. I know you guys like that kind of stuff. All right, let's see what else it's got. All right, so we can hook the Wi-Fi. Remember, it does have an app you can download, and then you can connect to your phone with it. That just rotates it. Also, something you need to know is, so it has a screen on the front and the back, right? But it doesn't show on both screens at the same time. It can only be one or the other. So if you're filming yourself, right, have it shown on this screen so you can make sure you're squared in the picture, right? And if you're filming something else, you're behind the camera, then you just use the back screen. So not too big of a deal for me. Wi-Fi settings, how long you want it to run before it goes dormant, how long you want it to run before it powers off. These are all things you can adjust. Language, the frequency it's on, voice volume, subscreen, you can flip it, right? 180 and all that, 90 degrees, whatever. You can timestamp it. So it has a lot of different adjustments you can make. You can set your time and date in it, right? SD format, so you can format the card. The card that's in there is already formatted, okay? All right, so there's my video settings, right? 4K 30, segment, audio is on, of course, pre-record. So these are all things you can turn on or off. If you don't understand them, just don't mess with them, right? That's my philosophy until you learn what they mean and what they do, and then mess with it. So this is the image stabilization. So I had it off. That's why it looked bad next to that GoPro 9 that was on. It's got off, normal, which I got it in now, and then it's got super and gyro data, which I don't know what that is. So that's something you'll have to look into if you get one of these cameras. A lot, be honest with you, I've gone through several GoPros now, and there's not many settings that I change on them, right? Not many. So that covers the capabilities of this little guy pretty well, I think. Another thing different from the GoPros, the newer GoPros, is the lens does not remove, right? So the new GoPros, you can put other lenses on it and stuff. The newer GoPros, I think 8 and above or 7 and above, something like that. Other than that, it's a good little camera, and I think for $100, $99 in some places, there'll be a link down in the description below where you can find this thing if you want it. I think it's worth it because, again, a brand new GoPro is going to cost you $399. So, especially if you're just getting into this and you're really not sure, right? You want to maybe use something more than just your phone. This might be the perfect camera for you. All right, folks, that's your review of that camera. If you're interested in it, again, there's a link down below. Click on that bad boy, go check it out. Also, if you like outdoor content and throw in reviews like this here and there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That'll let you know each time I upload a new video. Hit the little notification bell. That's the one that lets you know. Give me a thumbs up. If you got any comments about this camera or anything else, throw them down below. I reply to just about every comment I get. All right, folks. Thank you. Peace out.
I can't believe I just caught 2 fish.
So these are, again, these are whiting. They're not mean or anything, but what they can do when you hold them, right, they're real slippery. I drop them all the time. Just their gill plate right here has a little edge on it that can get you. You want to check them out?